In 2019, an anonymous 4chan user asked on the paranormal board, "Post disquieting images that just feel off." Since then, liminal space photography has grown in popularity, in part due to the pandemic starting in 2020. Technically speaking, liminal spaces are places that are transitional or more temporary, halls and stairways, waiting rooms, lobbies, and so on. The aesthetic of liminal space photography has come to have a slightly different and more broad definition, also including images of locations that are simply uncanny, nostalgic, or dreamlike. To me, good liminal photos aren't necessarily about the places themselves, but the different feelings of unease those places evoke, though this is a very subjective genre. A common theme across photos is familiarity, being set in locations that just about everybody has passed through. Just passed through, though. The in-between locations, the places our brain tends to blur out because they were part of the trip, not the destination. Many of these photos give a sense of anemoia, a feeling of nostalgia for a time you've never known. But though nostalgic and familiar, there is a vague uncertainty that something is off. While some photos feel more calm, others feel eerie and lonely. These feelings are usually aided by the imagery having off colors, awkward or poor lighting, and digital compression or noise. Liminality can also mean a state of transition between major stages in life, something I'm familiar with. Having moved to an unfamiliar place 2 years ago, being between jobs, and dealing with high social anxiety, among other things, left me feeling stuck, in a place of waiting, no longer where I was and not yet where I want to be. Then there's COVID, adding an eerie, empty atmosphere to once busy places. I feel this contributed to my interest in the idea and aesthetic of liminal photography, and decided to use it as an opportunity to capture some of these moments myself. I wanted to capture the discomfort and anxiety I feel from the places we are more often ignorant to, unimportant enough for our brains to catalog but inevitably forget. By making a collection of these photos, I'm, in a sense, making a time capsule to look back at the mundane that fills the space between the events commonly kept in photo albums. Here on YouTube, there is a large number of compilations of liminal space photos with accompanying eerie music. Though there are many potato can photos of generic locations, there's a lot of others in there that gave me the heebie-jeebies. These videos are almost addicting to watch. There are also many artists that will create their own fake or digital liminal space art, though I prefer real location photos, processed or not, finding them more relatable and therefore more chilling. To help add atmosphere and ambiguity, I mostly used an outdated point-and-shoot, keeping with the low-resolution theme of liminal photography. I've attempted to capture lighting that feels out of place, places stuck in the past, emptiness, and creepiness. Each photo has its own unique feel, some more eerie than others. I'm sure not everyone will connect with my photos, and it's likely some don't even fit the genre well enough. This is quite different from my usual wildlife and bird photos, but something I find quite interesting and want to continue to pursue. If you enjoyed my photos and want to help support the channel, please leave a like letting me know you liked this kind of content, and check out my store linked below. I didn't go into the story of the Backrooms since it's unrelated to photography, though I highly recommend checking it out, and if you're still here, thanks for not no-clipping out of my video.